Phoenix. Phoenix. I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. Apparently, good morning, bud. Apparently, if I sing, I am copying someone. I guess singing is copyrighted now. I don't know. The act of singing is something that I can't do because if I do, then I'm copying someone else. Gary's at work. Good morning, Monica. Why are you confused? Don't be confused. It's all good. I'm just killing some time at the moment. I went to Tom Flash's stream for a little, and then I checked Vegas. And oh, another thing. I want to publicly say that every day, and this is gross, okay? Every day when I first start talking in the morning or after, whenever I wake up, I'm phlegmy. Like, that's just part of life and being human. Sometimes the first time I talk is when I'm streaming, so I haven't talked before this, so I'm full of mucus. Yuck. But that doesn't mean I'm lying. Someone is out there saying that if you have something stuck in your throat, it means you're lying. And that might be the case depending on a lot of situations, like if you're being interrogated. But when I first wake up in the morning, it's like this every single day. So it doesn't mean I'm lying every single day. No. It just is. And you want to sing? Sing me a song, you're the parrot man. No worries, bud. I just thought I would panel because I'm bored. And I don't feel like getting into anything because I don't have enough time to really do anything. I have a weird shift today at my non-existent job that I don't have, apparently. I got a lot of scandal. There's a lot of scandals surrounding the fact that I sent Tom Flash a gift card to Amazon. I would like to talk about that for a moment. Monica. So ever since I pretty much started YouTube, I'm a very generous person, not to pat myself on the back. This is just a fact. And when I was really involved in my channel, which I haven't really been lately, but I was in other communities where we would share in order to give each other content for our community. We would send each other gifts. It was called friend mail. And I would send you friend mail. You would send me friend mail. We would record it. We would open it, and it would be content. But not only that, it was just fun. And I would also, along with a lot of the people in that community, we would do giveaways. Giveaways are a great way to reach out past your own community into other communities to get them interested in your channel. But it's also really fun. Like, I like giving things. So when I kind of stepped away from that community and I found myself in this new community that I'm in that is way toxic, they didn't really do that there. But one thing I thought would be cool would be to, because in the community that I'm in now, it's very bad. It's very toxic. There's good people in there, but there are a lot of people that do a lot of bad things. And one of the bad things they tend to do is they like to reveal people's information, like where they live and their phone number. And the goal behind that is malicious. It's not a nice thing to do. It is, they want these people harassed or possibly hurt. And one day I was just like, what can I do to, like, I don't know, make this better for people? Because if it was me, and I have been doxxed, but I don't expect anything. But if it was me, what would I appreciate? And I thought, well, wouldn't it be cool if my address being out there, instead of it being a negative situation, I made it into something positive. So what I started doing is I started sending people gifts as like a consolation prize for being doxxed. And it didn't matter who you were, as long as I knew you. I started sending people things. And it wasn't just men, it wasn't just women, it was kind of a mixture of both. And I would do that, and I would make sure they knew it was from me, so it wasn't weird, like who is sending me stuff. It was always through Amazon, so it wasn't like from my home to yours. It was from a facility, so you knew that what was coming was legit. I wasn't sending you like bed bugs or dog shit, as some people apparently do in this community. No, I just sent them something nice, like um, I sent pillows and blankets and whatever I thought would be a nice thing to get as a consolation prize. Then what happened was a couple of people who don't like me, they were on the receiving end of that, and they were upset, and they said that I was violating their privacy. Well, first of all, I wasn't the one that put their address out there. That's the person that violated your privacy. But I also reconsidered, and I was like, okay, well, maybe they're right. Maybe they don't want these things. Maybe I should stop. Maybe it's, you know, crossing a boundary, so I won't do it anymore. And then the whole Tom Flash Rusty thing happened. And as I watched it, I listened. And what I gathered, that I learned from who Tom Flash was as a person, is that he's had a lot of shit happen to him from the internet. He's been swatted multiple times. And what's terrible about getting swatted is that people have lost their lives because of it. And if you don't know, swatting is when someone calls in an anonymous tip that maybe someone is holding someone hostage or has a bomb or something like that, to where it isn't just a policeman knocking at your door. No, they send the SWAT team because they think it's a really bad situation and they want to be prepared. The unfortunate part of that is that a lot of times the person getting swatted doesn't know what's going on. Confusion happens, miscommunication happens, and sometimes people die. I would never swat anyone, nor do I ever recommend swatting someone. It is a waste of police time, resources, and it could possibly hurt someone. So, knowing all of this from Tom Flash, and that he has anxiety, which I can relate to because I have my own anxieties, instead of sending him a gift, because I knew that he wouldn't mind getting one, I knew that he wouldn't be the type that would say, "Oh, you're invading my personal space." No, no, that's not, from what I gather, that's not who he is. So, oh, good morning, Black Guy. Sorry, I'm not really looking at chat at the moment. Um, so, what I thought I would do, instead of sending him a package, because I heard him say he didn't want Rusty to send him food from DoorDash because he didn't want anyone showing up at his house. That's what I that's what I heard from him. So I was like, all right, well, instead of sending him a gift, like a package, I'll just send him a gift card. And then that way it goes straight to his email. No one's going to his house, and he can do whatever he wants with it. But the intention, the positivity is still there, you know? And that's what I did. Now, Rusty is saying that I'm having an emotional affair with Tom Flash. She also thinks I've had an affair with Vcash, Rob Noxious. Basically, any chatter that I talk to that's male, she's going around telling people that, like, I'm having an affair with them. No. And if Rusty had known me before chat, she would also know that before I did all of this, there was a chatter named Haggis that I was friends with for a brief moment in my life. And he's in Scotland. It's not like you can exactly send him an Amazon thing. But what I did for him, and no, I didn't want his dick either. I was just trying to be kind, because that man, all he ate was like sausage, like every day, all day. And I was like, do you ever eat vegetables? And he said, well, I'm on a limited income and I eat meat. And I was like, okay. So I found a place in Scotland that would take my money in order to send him vegetables, because he's disabled. He has a hard time walking. And so I sent him vegetables. So now, if that means that I'm having an emotional affair with this dude I barely know just to feed him, then so be it. Because that's who I am as a person. These are things you cannot refute that I have done. And Tiffany, why do you do these things? The economy sucks, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I have a job. I've been working since I was 16 years old. Now, there's been a couple times in my life where I was on unemployment through no fault of my own. I, I want to clear up some things. I have never been fired from a job. ever. I'm very proud of that. I really am. I'm very proud. And if I was, I wouldn't say it because that would be a lie. And why would I lie about that? That's stupid. I have never been fired from a job. I've always been the one that has left the place of employment, except for this last time. Before this job that I currently have, and the one before that, um, wait, yeah, no. So before this job, I did have another job that was a temp position, and they were whiff waffling. Is that a word? On whether they wanted to keep me there or not. But it turns out that it wasn't a right fit, and I'm glad that it happened the way it did, or I never would have found the job I have today. And I think things happen for a reason. And the job that I have today, even though I bust my ass and it's hard, I really like it. So yeah, I think things happen for a reason. I think there is a lot of garbage that is said about me, and there's a lot of truth out there, and all you have to do is ask, because I don't have any reason to lie to anyone. All right, let me look at the chat real quick, okay? I also have to get my drinks in me before I have to get a shower. Did you see the share video filing papers? No. What is she doing? She's going to take me to court? For what? For sending her ex-boyfriend a present? Hairballs. Hello, Tyler Moore. Hello, best tennis player. You know, best tennis player, there's been a rumor going around that you might be someone else that we know. Ray has accused you of being sexually interested in LD. Yeah, I know. I'm not sexually interested in LD. What interests me about LD is his dark sense of humor and his ability to have a conversation. I always appreciate that in people. Is LD my type? Absolutely not. I'm not into skinny dudes. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm married. I'm off the table, right? But just to make people understand, no, me and LD don't have a thing. We never have. I did want to meet him. He did ask me if he was in, if me and Gary were interested in having like dinner one night because he was going to be in the area. But then his plans fell through, and so did ours. So that's it. There's really not a whole lot to that. I also met Dougie Doug, but apparently that wasn't enough of a scandal for people. Hello, Camo. Hello, Terry. Hey, Vcash, who I am not having an affair with, but he is my friend, and I do have a special place in my heart for my chat friends, for sure. Watch it. I will share it. Hey, Tanja. LD is a good stunt boy too, a whack packer. What does that mean? Hello, Justin. Oh yeah, that's right, our boat cruise. You know, I really hope that happens, not the orgy part, but just the meeting part. Yeah, not having an affair. No. I have a man. I love my man. Mountain Man, did you notice you can type in my chat again? It's because I unblocked everyone. You know, Tiff, LD has a perpetual boner. Meeting him would not be to swap recipes. Well, here's the thing with LD is he's an in real life streamer. So that would have been content for both of us. Like, we could have both streamed that. I think it would have been a fun thing. But whatever, you know. Yeah, you can come up. Hold on, let me put the link down. I have to keep an eye on the time. I'm very time oriented as far as how long I have before I have to get ready for work. And I'm also trying to drink this drink. It's called Rain Total Body Fuel, and it's just racing me to the grave because it has 300 milligrams of caffeine. Cat wife swap. You know, Tanja, I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about this, but I was, and this is like a couple years ago now, but a YouTuber not from this community actually approached me to do that in real life. And I was just like, is this real life? Like, people actually do that? But no, I did tell Gary about it. And he's like, fuck no. And I was like, yeah. I was like, but isn't it cool that they were interested? And he's like, no, you're weird. Hello, bud.
Good morning, Tiffany. How are you?
Oh, you know.
Yep, I do.
Hanging in there. How many carbs and sugars what in the drink that I'm drinking? It's 10 calories, 3 carbs. Is that all you ask? Calories and sugar? No sugar.
I hear my favorite bird in the background.
Yeah, he's in his cage. I don't want to take him out because I'm just gonna have to put him right back in, and I think that's almost worse.
Probably.
Yeah, Tanja's pretty cool, Justin. I like her. She's fair. She isn't. She doesn't take your side just because she's your friend. Like she'll tell you if she disagrees with you, and I appreciate that in people.
Hey,
Hey,
Tom.
Joe. Joe Dirt, how's it going? I don't simp or anything, but if I was going to simp, it would probably be for Joe Dirt. I don't know who that is, but I agree with a lot of what they say.
Tiff, thank you, by the way, for sharing your music with me. I enjoyed listening to that.
Oh, you're welcome. It's like it's an online app for karaoke, and my family, when I visited my family in Florida, they're like, "Oh my God, you love singing. You got to try this." And I was like, I don't really want another social media thing. They're like, "No, you're gonna love it," and they were right. I totally love it.
I'm glad you did. I love you. I love listening to your music.
Tiffany, please stop sending me naked pics. I'm spoken for and probably old enough to be your yeah, okay. This is how rumors get started, KMO. And then I have to sit here and explain why they're wrong. People tell me they're like, Tiffany, just ignore it. Just don't even bother addressing it. And I tell Angie the same shit. But you know what? I can't help it. It's like almost it's almost like a reflex to tell people when they're lying or being wrong or something. I don't know. Hey, bud, do you have some sweet dance moves?
Yeah, I saw that. No, I have 2 left feet, Mountain Man. I'd fall flat on my face if I tried to dance.
That would make you my symphony. I like what you did there. That's cute.
Problem is, Tiffany, at my wedding, there's going to be dancing, so I got to learn how to do it.
Don't rush getting married. Don't do
Yeah.
it. Whenever I met Gary, he started talking about getting married 6 months into our relationship, and I was like, whoa, slow your roll, buddy. We were like in our very early 20s, and we ended up being together for about 5 years before we got married.
Gosh, that's a lot different than 3 months.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so like 2 months in, he wanted to get our pictures taken professionally, and I was like, okay. 6 months in, he was talking about marriage, and I was like, it's a little soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then after like 3 years, 4 years, I started saying like, hey, like, remember how you wanted to get married? Well, we've been together this long. We know we can live with each other. So like, what do you think? So
And
5 years into it.
seeing each other in person is a lot different than chatting online every night.
Oh my God, I do not envy you guys in the e-dating stuff, in the e-dating world in general. Like that really wasn't a big deal back when I was dating like 20 some years ago. It's more like, especially post COVID,
Mm-hmm.
it's become the thing to do, and I don't envy that because it's so different.
I honestly enjoy it, Tiffany. I really do. I mean, it'd be nice to meet her in person, but doing it this way is fun.
Bye, KMO. I mean, look, if you're going to get into an e-relationship, you have to go into it saying, if it's the right one, I'm going to meet this person. And
Mm-hmm.
if it's the right one of us has to move because there's very little chance that you're going to live in the same area.
And in this case, I'm going to be the one that has to move at some point. That's
Well, be
all.
careful. Be careful what you say about your relationship online because that could cause a lot of problems.
Yep, I know it. I'm learning that.
I watched this happen with another streamer, and I can see why that would be an issue.
Hmm. I tell you though, I respect you and Gary, and I respect Monica and Donnie, and I respect Scott. Hey, girl.
Hey Gina in my backstage, who's totally a dude because I saw your cam. Are you gonna show me your dick? Show me your dick. I know that's why you're up here. Come on, I'll add you to the collection.
Tiffany's Collective.
There's someone in the backstage named Gina that I don't know, and they had their cam on and they probably didn't realize it. And I saw them just before they turned it off. You need to be better than this, bro.
Oh, nice.
I don't know you. You're not coming up here to porn bomb me with what I assume is your tiny dick or a picture. I don't know. Show me. Show me in the backstage. Come on, I'm ready.
Probably too chicken too.
Yeah. This is not my
How's your
first rodeo.
How's your snow, Tiff?
It's still there. It keeps snowing off and on, and it's I'm over it, honestly.
We all are.
Tanja, it was spelled with two N's. Ginna. I don't even know Gina from Vegas. I don't even know that person, let alone whoever that was.
Joe, first of all, the barn is not enclosed or the chickens would escape. It takes some work to get the barn chicken friendly. 5 inches, Monica. Yikes.
I don't know how deep our snow is. All I know is that I have to drive in it and it sucks.
Our snow is powdery, fluffy snow. But it's just been so cold. It was minus 19 this morning.
Oh, that sucks.
Uh-huh. It gets that cold and the wood in the house just starts to pop and crack, and it's annoying.
I feel bad because like my dogs have cabin fever. I don't walk them when it's like this, especially when there's ice. And I'm afraid to even throw the ball because I'm afraid that like Shadow will break her leg. So
Yeah.
we kind of have to calm down until it gets nicer outside.
Well, it's supposed to be by this time next week. It's supposed to be back up in the 50s here, so hopefully you'll get some more warmer weather.
Vcash, you're not getting snow where you live, right?
Did you
KMO's
see it?
gonna do a live stream later. You know what, KMO? I've never been to your channel. Is it called Words and Music now? Because you do change it. Go lay down, Shadow. Don't.
Tiffany, did you see the pictures on Angie's page of the snow mountains that she has?
No,
Oh, they're so beautiful. She has like 4 pictures of the mountains with snow-capped tops on them.
Big storm is gonna hit the East Coast. Oh yeah, we're fucked then.
Hmm.
Most of Mid-America. Can you go lay down, honey? I know why, Tiffany. Secretly, you hate me, and I don't hate you. I actually respect you, dude. I like how you put music together. I really do. I think you have a talent. I think that you said that's what you do, and I respect you for it. I don't hate anyone. You really don't. I don't even hate my enemies. Hate is a strong. I hate animal abuse. I hate when people abuse other people, but I don't necessarily hate people.
Be right back, Tiffany. The delivery guy's here.
All right. I do say I hate people, though. I think it's just like a turn of phrase. I don't secretly hate anyone. Yeah, KMO, how do we find your channel? There, we can advertise for you. Justin, have you been drinking? It's so early. Have you started drinking already? It's one thing I don't miss. I used to drink like a fish when I was in my early 20s. Okay, there you go. If you want to find KMO's channel with 1986. Okay. Um he will be streaming later. Music and chat, he said. Thank you. So, when was it? Was it last night or the night before? My days are mixing up. I was surfing all the streams, right? Like everyone that was live, I would just jump in, see what they were talking about, go to the next one. That's kind of what I do sometimes. Um, and I hadn't been to JT's in a very long time. I used to listen. I used to go back and listen to his streams, but I got bored with them, and I found other things to do. But that, I think it was last night. That particular night, I was just jumping around, and I went in there, and lo and behold, the moment I walk in there to listen, they're talking about me and Gary. And they're talking about the fact that I put a video of a short yesterday on my main channel of me at the gym. And the reason I did that is because I usually only take pictures, and people keep cute. And it's not just Ray One, but I can't remember who the other people were because they all kind of jumped on the bandwagon on that. But they were telling me that I photoshopped my pictures, and I'm like, first of all, I don't know how to use Photoshop. I never tried to learn. I don't have any kind of apps that can manipulate pictures like that. And why can't you just accept the fact that I do go to the gym and I do work out? So I was like, fuck it. I will show a video, not just a picture of me. I will turn around all the way so you could see it all. And I wasn't dressed in a way that wasn't like, I don't know, athletic wear. It was all Fabletics shit. And I basically focused on my arm because that's what they were saying was my biceps are fake. And now that I did that, now they're calling me a slut. Like, I can't win for losing, man.
Not in this community. You can't, Tiff. Not at all.
No, you're right.
They're a ruthless bunch.
Thank you, Tanja. I will be at work. That's the other thing. People don't understand that I do work, and so does Gary, and our schedules do not always line up. So, Phoenix, I'll come home and Gary will be in bed already. And people are like, oh my God, you're ignoring your husband. Where's your husband? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, you guys, we have different schedules of work. And when we can have time together, we do. Trust me. I don't know why people are so worried about my own personal marriage. It's weird. Oh, look, he just texted me. He just texted me. I love you. Hold on. Let me text him back.
Yeah, Vcash, you're right. I do. I'd like to keep it that way, honestly.
There. I mean, he must have knew I was thinking of him because he just texted me. Vcash, I try to tell Bud. I try to brace him for all the hate that he's getting or is going to get. Because he is pretty new.
You know, though, Tiffany, I laugh. Do you know what I mean? I laugh at the comments people make toward me and Angie, or just me in general. I laugh. They're stupid, but you just gotta laugh at them.
Oh, I know. They think they know everything. It's stupid.
It really is. And since my relationship with Angie, the attacks have gotten worse.
Yeah, they'll have that.
Joe, I don't know. I'll think about it.
He does have his innocence, but people will break it. They will.
Mm-hmm. They will. See, compared to all you guys, I'm still a newbie in this community, even though I've been here for a year.
I don't even think it matters so much how long is how much you've interacted, you know? Because I've only been around for like 3, 4 years, but I've made myself pretty known in this particular community, and
Hmm.
I'm like battle scarred for it, but like it just makes me strong.
Yeah, it does. And that's you just got to deal with it.
My suggestion though is like, if by any way they start to get to you and it starts to affect your real life away from the screen, and you're taking it with you into your real life, that is a really good time to take a break, because that means that they're getting to you,
Hmm.
and you don't want that. You don't want them to affect you away from here.
No. And when I'm done with here, I'm done with when I'm off YouTube. I'm off YouTube. It doesn't go to my normal everyday life. Do you know?
I do take it with me to the gym. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. I
Well,
do take it to the gym.
there's only one person I actually think about off of YouTube, and it's obvious. You know who she is. I don't need to say names, and that's just because I'm trying to progress my relationship there. Do you know?
Well, I mean, as long as you have mutual respect, that's what matters.
And we do. I tell you, I do miss going outside and taking my walks in the mornings. It's just too icy and too snowy like you have to do it.
Yeah, my dogs miss it. I don't miss it. I mean, I guess I could use extra cardio, but I really only do it for the dogs. But they
Hmm.
are they are definitely getting cabin fever.
Well, we're almost to the 1st of March, and hopefully your weather will change. I know ours will.
Yeah, we'll get there. You'll know when it's okay, because I like to live stream my walks because it helps motivate me to get off my ass to
Hmm.
go.
Hmm. I'm wondering if the beehive will still be there.
Oh, it'll still be there. I don't know when it'll wake up.
Yeah, they're in hibernation.
I don't arm wrestle. I don't I don't bench either. People have a misconception of the things I just use the machines at Planet Fitness. That's it. That's all you need. Morning, Brian. I'm also going to be getting ready for work. I just have a weird schedule today.
Justin, I'll break Bud in. Trust me, I know what it's like to be humiliated.
They try to humiliate me, but I just own my own shit.
Hmm.
Hey, Marilyn.
Hello,
Marilyn
Marilyn.
is, I think, new to our community. And, like, I mean, assuming she's not a sock account, because you never know for sure, but she
No,
seems like a nice person.
I've liked her in my conversations with her. She's been kind.
Yeah, that's very rare around
Hmm.
here.
To get a newbie in here and you instantly start liking him, yeah.
What's a moose cholek? Cholek. Does this picture bother you, Mountain Man? Do you want me to change it?
Mountain Man cracks me up sometimes.
I had to smack Mountain Man around a little bit because he was getting a little too big for his britches. I had to ban him,
Hey, Marilyn.
and then he
I
bitched about it for like weeks.
Same. I blocked him too, and I banned him. And same issue on my end.
You know, Mountain Man, I get a lot of hate for my spandex, but I don't care because it's amazing. It's an amazing material. Yeah, you can come up.
Uh-oh, I better be prepared.
Are you coming up here to humiliate Bud?
I'll take it and laugh at it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring it on, Justin.
Titus, baby, come here. Your
I always
puppy.
have the mute button.
Oh, good boy.
I've also discovered, Tiffany, that the block button is your best friend.
It's a the thing with the block is, like, if I on my main account were to block these people, they can still come in the chat and talk shit, and I just can't see them.
Yep,
So I
exactly.
don't I don't block anyone on my main account. It's like a double-edged sword with blocking. Yeah,
It is.
you can block so that you don't have to see them, but they can still see you, and you can still see them if you want to.
It's weird.
There are ways to see everyone without anyone knowing.
I have like 3 different accounts and only 2 that I really actually chat with for that reason.
And it's really dumb because then you end up getting into these fights with people and you're blocking each other, but you can still see each other. It's just so stupid.
Well, it is. Oh, I better get ready.
Say something, Justin.
Hey, what's up, man? What's
All
up?
right. All
What's
right,
up?
Hello, Justin.
Hey, hey, wait, Bud. This Bud's for you, man.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Who is this and what are you talking about? Says, hey, Raisa, we'll get these on the website at some point.
I have no idea who that is.
Are you trying to porn bomb me? I don't know who you are. Are you friends with Gina, or are you Gina? Are you the guy that was in my backstage? Anyways, hi Justin, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Just looking at your guns, man. Those are big guns. Yeah.
Welcome to the gun show.
Take care, KMO, buddy.
Bye, Camo. Hope you feel better. Rest up, heal up, be well.
Yeah, I'm glad
What? Go ahead, bud.
with those guns you have, Tiffany, Gary better stay on your good side.
Dude, he's a man. He's stronger than me. That's the way it should be.
Yep.
Yeah. But, hey, Tiffany, what can you bench press? Like, what's your maximum?
I don't bench. I told you. I don't do that exercise. I use the bicep machine, I use the tricep machines.
Hey, Mandy.
If you want to know the weight, I usually go high weight, low rep. So, and that's how you put muscle on fast. Let me think. The tricep pull downs, like the tricep where you sit in a chair and you push down and it works your triceps. I can do like 70 to 80 on that. That's probably the highest I can do with any arm machine, is about 80 pounds. And
80 pounds, yeah.
that's 3 sets of like, I don't know, maybe 20 reps depending on the day.
That's actually really impressive because you're not really that big, right? You're like really.
I'm like 5. Well, I'm 5'3" 3/4", but my license is 5'4", and I'm currently about 140 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, though.
Well, like I want to try to stay in shape as much as I can. You know, the older you get, the harder it is to
You think?
bounce back from like stuff like falls and illness
Oh
and things
yeah,
like that.
yeah, man, it's freaking tough. I don't
It's not
even
easy.
know what my bench press is right now. I don't even know.
I don't know what I could bench either. I'm curious, actually.
You should
I
try it
know
sometime.
when I was like 20, the maximum, I think it was the maximum bench press was like 140, but that was like when I was 20,
Bye,
so like it's
Marilyn.
probably less.
Right? Have a good day, Marilyn. Oh, how old are you now?
Well, I'll be 39 in March 12th. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're still just a baby, Justin.
Hey, how old are you, bud?
43. I'll be 44 in April.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that, dude. I thought you were like in your 20s.
You're older than me.
Everybody thinks that. Thank you, Justin.
I know, dude, but I thought you were like 25, 24.
Nope. I'm older than you are, Tiffany.
Yeah, you're my elder.
Ooh.
And I'm the baby.
So you're in your 30s too, Tiff.
What?
You're in your 30s too?
No, I'm 43 like you, but your birthday's before mine.
Oh, when's yours?
It's in August. I'm a Leo.
I'm even older than Angie is. Her birthday's in October.
Yeah, she's the baby of the 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
no, bud. Yeah, no,
Go ahead.
bud. It's cool talking to you, man. Cool talking to you.
Same, Justin.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Tiffany, she has me growing a goatee and it just feels really weird. I've never had facial hair before.
Oh, have you ever? Can you grow facial
Oh
hair?
yeah.
I know some people can't.
Oh, I can. It just feels weird.
Is it itchy?
Yes, very itchy.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's something you have to get used to. Like, when so Gary hardly ever shaves, and I'm used to his hair. But the few times that he has shaved, when it starts growing back like all stubbly, it really irritates my face.
Let me turn my camera on so you can see it.
Okay.
Uh, it's only been 4 days without shaving. Oops, wrong direction. Other way.
Yeah, definitely the other way.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah. Wow, that's pretty good for 4 days. You know what? The longer it gets, the easier it's going to be to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that first initial
Oh man,
growth.
that's really good.
It feels
That's
weird
cool.
because the rest of me is not. The rest of me is shaved, but right there,
So you're doing
I'll get
it for
used to it.
her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
I am.
sweet. That's sweet.
Oh man, that's like really cool. Yeah, like my facial hair grows so fast. I have to shave every other day, every 2 days.
Yeah.
I can grow a goatee in like 4 days. 4 or 5 days, and
Like,
I have to shave like constantly. Well, you guys can see me on my channel, my YouTube channel, but like, yeah, I have to like shave constantly.
it just feels so weird because I've never had facial hair before.
I like facial hair on a dude, and I told Gary whenever he has shaved his goatee off in the past, it makes him look so much younger. And I have
Mm-hmm.
like it's just me, okay, and I'm not judging anyone, but I have like a weird thing about a guy being younger than me. So when he looked younger than me, it like creeped me out a little, and I told him he could never do that again.
And
Oh
who
yeah,
knows?
so you like him to look older, a little bit more
At
mature.
least like at least my age or older, like don't look like a baby. I don't want to see that. I don't want you to look way younger than me. It looks weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
No
And
offense to those people that have like age gaps in their relationship. It's just the personal preference for me.
Yeah, but like you and Gary, they were pretty, much the same age, right? You guys are
Yeah,
pretty much.
he's a year older than me.
Yeah, so I mean that's a normal relationship. You guys are about the same age.
Yeah, but when he shaves it off, he looks like a kid. Well, I don't know about now. It's been so long. But like when he was in his 30s and he shaved it, he looked like he was in his 20s, and I was just like, no, bro, no.
my dad has always had some sort of facial hair. I've never seen him without it.
Right, V Cash? Like, I don't have to worry about it. But if I was in the dating scene, I would have a hard time dating younger. I really would. Hey, Vader, how's it going?
And see,
Yeah,
Tiff,
yeah. Tiffany would be dating like Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner's dead. I'm
I
not
know
dating no dead
that was the
people.
joke. That was the joke.
I don't want an old man. I don't want to, I mean, I want someone that
Yeah.
can keep up with me.
and see,
What
Tiffany, I
about
once.
what about Donald Trump?
Oh, brother Justin,
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
I
hold
Oh,
have
on. I
some.
want to see what this person is saying. Amazing job, but question. Alvarez sticker inside the body with a Gibson headstock, or I'm losing my mind, lol, or I might be blind, lol, reply. What is this? Who are you? What are you talking about?
I
no,
don't know what they're
Bud, you're
saying or who
fucking.
they are.
But no, Bud, you're freaking cool, man. I love you, man. You're
Thanks,
freaking
Justin. I
cool.
appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem,
You know, I've discovered, Tiffany, I have more friends than I do haters, which is kind of rare.
Me
I have
too.
more haters now than friends. I don't know why.
I have more friends than haters, but my haters are the loudest.
Hmm.
It's weird. When I first came on to JC's community, everybody liked me and everybody was like really cool with me. And now it's like everybody hates me, and I don't know why. Even JC, it's like it's weird. I don't get it.
Tyler,
Don't get
I'm
it.
getting rid of you. You're weird, and you're giving me weird vibes. Goodbye. I don't
For
know,
Ti-
Justin. I think because I think what it is when you're on panel, you're usually super drunk, and
hmm
super drunk people get annoying. And nothing against you personally, but anyone that comes up here and is super drunk and weird and annoying, it's just kind of leaves a bad taste in our mouth. Like
It's
you
like
guys need to learn how to come on panel without alcohol.
Otto
Well,
and
yeah, but
Alvaro.
like sometimes I
They
drink.
annoy me.
Well, Vader, I don't hate you. I stuck up for you many times.
That's
But
one thing
yeah,
I like about.
I remember back in the day I would go on panel and Jay-Z was like always nice and friendly. Now she doesn't even say anything. She doesn't even communicate, doesn't even say, "Hi Justin, how you doing?" It's like, wow, that's weird. Crazy.
Tiffany, that's one thing I like about you.
What's that?
There's people obviously that I don't like, and you know who they are, and I'm not going to say names, but we can still get along, even though you and I are at odds with those people. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, what?
There's certain people that I obviously don't get along with that you get along with, and we're cool. We don't hate each other because of
Oh,
that
you mean
person.
Vader?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like both of you guys, and it's okay if you don't like each other as long as you
Hmm.
don't fight in here and call each
Yep.
other. I don't want to see that because I like you both.
And I respect that about you. It's kind of a safe place for both of us to be at. You know.
But yeah,
Uh,
man, Bud,
you
you're
have
freaking cool.
summoned JC, Justin.
Yeah.
What
Be
was that?
careful, Justin.
Bud started it.
Yeah. But always, I probably did. Hey,
Oh, at
JC.
least you admit it.
I'm sure I did start it.
Hey, Tanjuska, how's it going? How's your job? Are you liking it? You don't have to say
Hey,
anything
Tom.
personal, but I'm just curious if you're enjoying it. Also, hi, JC.
Hey, how's it going, JC?
Justin, did you not see what she said? She said, "Wow, Justin, talk about me more, maybe."
No, I
You're
That's
wasn't trying to be mean. No, honestly, I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just saying, I
Vader.
remember
Don't
back in
talk.
the day, JC was always like friendly and welcoming, and anymore I come on panel and she just doesn't seem as welcoming to me. That's all just my perception. My perception, nothing against JC as a person. Nothing
Vader.
against her as a person.
Do not talk to me about Wolfie. I am over her. I have a girlfriend. I'm in love with her, and we're happy together. Let it go. End of discussion.
Tanjuska. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad that you like it and you stuck with it. It's congrats, man. I'm happy for you.
Hear me, Vader? It's over. Okay?
Justin, JC says sit and rotate on it. You're drunk.
No, and nothing against JC. No,
I'm
honestly, I
just gonna
think
ignore you, Vader.
JC is probably perfect and fine. It's probably my end on my
Well,
end.
like I said,
Yeah.
Justin, it's the drunks. Like you need to learn how to come on panel without drinking, and then we can get to know who you really are. Because when people are drunk, they have this persona about them that might not necessarily represent who they really are as a person. You know.
Mhm.
But I find that a lot of times, especially the men, they can't come on panel without drinking. They need that liquid courage, but then it turns them kind of into an annoying asshole. And that's
I'm just
not
gonna.
you personally. That's just most of them.
No, like me, me personally, I like to do both. I come on panel sober, come on panel drunk, come on panel buzzed. I just, it just depends. Like today, obviously, I'm not drunk. I'm sober, totally sober right now. Um, and it just no. All I was saying was, it was definitely no slight to JC at all. I mean, JC's fine. Great channel, great everything. I just thought, lately it just seems like she's like, I don't know. I just felt that, I was a little slighted. She don't seem as welcoming as before. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe it was because I was a jerk in the past. I have no idea. I have no clue.
Not gonna unblock CWCB. Nice try. Not unblocking it. Keep making more accounts, and they'll keep getting blocked.
Justin, did you drink last night?
No, I haven't had. The last time I drank, I think was like 6 days ago. I think it was the last time.
Everyone keeps telling me that this count is JT, that account is JT. When I was at was it Tom Flash, I think? There was evil Ronald McDonald, and ACAT was convinced that that was JT. And now CB is saying that Yee Yee Skirt is JT. I don't care who JT is. JT needs a life. JT needs a job. Like, I don't care what socks he's under. JT, get a life, bro. Get a hobby, get a job. If you're gonna
By
host a panel, maybe do it with good intentions and not malicious ones. That's all I can really say about JT.
by the way, Tiffany, I've taken a liking to Flashy. He's cool. He's a cool cat.
Dude, I liked Tom Flash before the Rusty thing. When Alvaro brought Tom Flash to our community, I welcomed him with open arms. He came on my panel. He was cool. We talked about diamond art. We talked
Hmm.
about his room. We talked about fishing. We talked about a lot of shit. I even supported his channel when he would put up videos. But then when he got with Rusty and we all tried to tell him not to, then she turned him on us. And I don't blame him because I know how she is. And the best thing that I think about Tom Flash is that when he realized that we were right, and I don't put him down for it because I also am the type that I give people the benefit of the doubt, right?
Hmm.
So I just kind of ignored Tom during that time. And whenever he was done with her, and he actually came back to us and apologized, I
Yeah, he
said to
did.
myself, that right there is a good man because
Yep.
he knows he could admit when he was wrong, and there's nothing but love. And it's not in a weird romantic way with me, it's in a friendly chatter way. And I accept him as the person that he is. I appreciate his honesty and his humor. And that's it.
I was the same way. I ignored him during that period, and as soon as he came in, like, oh, welcome in, buddy. You're one of us now.
Well, see, but like I knew him before Rusty, and
Yeah, he
Rusty's
did.
trying to make it into this thing that like, oh, I'm just going into his channel because of her and hate bonding. No, like, look, I enjoy listening to him rag on her, but I also
Me
stick
too.
around for his other things that he talks about too, when I can, because that guy streams like 24/7. I can't be there all the time.
No kidding, he does.
Hey, NorCal. Hey, Jason. Good morning or
Morning, Jason.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Now, Flashy's cool though. I support him.
For our pleasure, Deuterino has made an appearance. He just can't listen.
Hey,
There's no
dude.
teams, Vader. I don't know who started that, but there are no teams. But I guess if I could say anything, it would be thank you. I don't know.
Well, you know me, Tiffany. I've always had your back since I came in here, so always have and always will.
Thanks, bud. Same.
You're welcome. You're a good friend.
Norcal, thank you. I was when I was taking a shit earlier, I was listening to you on Shannon's panel. Man, oh man, does she have a way of twisting shit, doesn't she? Oh wow. I don't know why. I mean, I know why you keep going. I know why you bother, but um, I,
Hey,
I'm
Jason.
all I'm saying is, if you could please buy just once, just buy a diamond art from someone, one of the diamond art gang. Like that would make my day. Like you don't even know.
Oh
He
man.
doesn't want
Yeah.
my back. He has my back. Don't make it weird. He has a woman. He knows I'm married. And let me tell you something, Vader. Bud has always been nothing but respectful towards that because he knows I'm married. That's another reason why I really like Bud.
Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Bud's freaking cool. Bud's cool.
Thank you, guys.
I'm eating orange chicken. I pretend you did not say what? What did I say? Did I
Orange
say something?
chicken's good.
Oh, because I said something gross. I'm sorry, my bad.
You know what I like? Have you ever had General's chicken, Tiffany?
Oh, General So?
Yes.
I
Oh, that's
don't like it.
delicious.
Is that the breaded one?
Yeah, and it's super spicy. Super
That's
spicy.
Chinese, right? Isn't that
Yes.
Yeah.
Chinese?
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Angie.
wait. Tiffany's got to do her Chinese talk.
Hi, love.
Tiffany's got to do her Chinese talk.
It's really racist though, Justin.
I see you, Angie. You can't sneak in.
I like beef and snow peas with a side of chicken fried rice. I get the same shit all the time. Oh, now I want Chinese. Screw you guys.
Well, I'm hungry too, and I just ate breakfast. Hey, Angie. I'm looking at chat this time. So there.
You mean, you talk about ginger ale, Tanjuska? Because I know that Canada Dry at the holidays, they always come up with the flavored ones. So, like for Christmas every year, my mom gets those. So it always reminds me of Christmas. Hey, Mad X Jim.
Hey, Jim. One thing I love is how we all go from stream to stream to stream every single day, and we all see each other.
I just
Right?
woke up, man.
It's fun.
It's look. I try to tell JT that it's a community because that's what else could you call it? And he says
Yeah,
it's not a community because it's like full of like hate or whatever it is he said. And I'm like, but it's still a community. Doesn't mean we all have to get along. We all know
in,
each other and we have for a while.
in the long run, I think we're all deep down inside friends. You know, every single one of us.
I used to say none of you are my friends, and then one day I started saying, okay, this
Oh,
person's my friend, and Vcash is like, I told you, you're gonna
Jeff,
be
I'll
friends with some of us.
be right back. Another delivery truck. This is kind of getting ridiculous.
Okay. And see, and
2 in 1 morning.
Yeah, sure.
That's
And
why I didn't send Tom Flash an actual thing. I didn't want to freak him out. Doesn't mean we're having an
yeah,
emotional affair, Rusty, if you're recording me right now.
but yeah, no. I didn't want JC thinking that I was like bad mouthing her.
Here's the thing, Justin, and this is something I've learned about JC, knowing her as long as I have. She doesn't really like to be talked about, and I don't blame her. I mean, she gets talked about anyways, but like, and so do I, and so do a bunch of us. But we, and I'm not trying to say this to say we're great or anything, but we have eyes and ears everywhere. And if someone's talking about us, someone else will probably let us know. I'm sure JC's the same way. I know that I get a lot of it. I'm sure Shannon does too. Um, I get clips, I get timestamps, I get shit all the time. Hey, this person's talking about you, you know? So just be mindful of that. And if you're going to talk about someone and it should, if it's someone that you like, it should be positive, you know?
Well, yeah, no, and JC's totally positive in my mind, um, totally positive, and yeah.
Actually, I only have like a half hour. Rusty, are you listening? Are you here right now, Rusty? Marie, however you say your name. Do you want to come up here and talk to me? I would be more than willing to have you up here if you're around. You wanna talk to me, Rusty? I'll put the link down for you. I don't mind. I'll talk to you. I mean, I'm never gonna do it on a place like JT's or anything, but like here, I know where it could be fair. I'll talk to you. Come on up. She has a lot to say about me. They were talking about your tits. That's I don't know, man. It's the people that have the most to say about people's appearances are the people that never show themselves. Like Gotti, Miss Liz, Rain, Rusty. None of these people will go on cam. Ziggy too,
Yeah,
although I have
yeah,
seen.
it's funny. It's funny that we talk about the cam thing. It's so hilarious. I always tell everybody, go to my channel. Justin explains everything. I'm in front of the camera every day when I do videos. Every single time I do a video, I'm right in front of the cam. Right now, I'm not doing it because I'm not dressed. But like I am always in front of the camera.
Right? I have 1,000 fucking videos on my channel of me when I was fat. When I was fat. You think I give a shit? I don't. I go on
Yeah,
cam all the time. I just prefer to go on cam when I'm in the mood, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Lady
always.
Venom.
I think it was 140 videos all in front of the camera. So yeah.
Hello, hey girl. Listen, now's her chance. I'm feeling generous. She can come up here and scream at me if she wants to. She can scream at me about Tom Flash. She can
I'm,
scream at me about, I don't know,
I'm back.
showing her body to the world. Hey,
Uh,
Ramona.
So in
Come
the
here,
last
Maddox Jim.
In the last hour, I've had FedEx and UPS both deliver packages here. Huh.
Oh, really?
I don't want to go outside again. It's cold. Hi, hey girl.
Jim, say something.
Hello. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay,
Sounds
just
like
make sure it's you.
yeah. Just everybody was chatting. I think it's rude just to pop up and then wade in, isn't it? At least from my opinion.
Hey, Jim, buddy. How are you?
I'm not too bad, bud. How are you?
First time.
Hey, Jim.
First,
Jim.
first time
I
I've
like
been on a
him.
panel with you,
I like
sir.
him.
All right.
Oh no, I didn't invite you, Gotti. That was
Oh,
private invite for Rusty only. You're not welcome here, Gotti. Gotti's in my backstage. And he's
Jim
no.
calling
should
me names in the private chat.
Jim should create ASMR videos, relaxation videos, ASMR. Yeah.
Oh, also, Gotti, can you stop bringing me up? Because you're the one that talks about me the most. And it's weird and it's a little obsessive. Go get a girlfriend. Stop being weird. I will say this about Gotti. I wasn't even talking about him really. I mean, I grouped him together with people that don't cam, but Gotti has a lot to say for someone who doesn't show himself, doesn't stream, takes over other people's streams, lies about being in a wheelchair, obviously doesn't have a girlfriend, or possibly doesn't have a job. So, yeah, real winner there.
I think Gotti is my age, 38, 39. Yeah, same age.
I don't think Gotti has an indoors voice.
I don't think he does either.
No, he's constantly gullering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, does Gotti live in Chicago?
I mean, that's what they say, but he has a an accent that is not a Chicago accent. It
It
Mm-hmm.
sounds
sounds very New York accent to me. That
definitely
area.
East Coast for sure.
Yes. Not
Well,
as high
yeah.
up as
Wait. Yeah, but I think he said he's from Boston but lives in Chicago, if I remember right.
It's
If
it,
I
to me.
remember.
To me, it sounds more like a
Weston.
Massachusetts
yeah,
Uh-huh.
but
thing.
it's not very. If it is Boston, it's a very soft Boston. It's more New York than Boston, if you know what I mean. I think he's away from Boston.
It's somewhere,
Yeah, I know he said that he's from, I
but
think,
it's not
Boston but
from
lives in
Chicago.
Chicago.
Let me tell you something. It's not from Chicago. That's for sure.
Nah. I
Yeah.
thought he was like from like New York City ish sort of area. You know, he's got the very harsh New
No,
York
he's
City.
from no, he's from Boston, but I think lives in Chicago.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
all.
you know, he's got that attitude. But the way he talks, I thought he was like he come
Later,
from the
Terry.
Italian.
Take
I
care,
thought he
Terry,
come from
sir.
the Italian area of New York. You know, like Little Italy or something like that.
Maybe.
You know that attitude and accent. The
He
sort of
claims
Little
to be
Italy.
Italian, so he's probably hairy as fuck.
Hey, Lady Venom.
I can't see the chat. I'm just on my phone. I've got a bit of a. Somebody said something that made me think. I wasn't upset about what they said because I would do the same. I'm a very blunt person, as you all know. But it got me thinking about boundaries, people's boundaries, and what's acceptable or not. So I'll ask all of you: what was the last time you actually just went to somebody who you didn't know particularly well and just went, "You stink," right to the face? Have you ever told somebody that they stink right to the face?
No, Jim, and
No, but I wanted to. No, but I wanted to.
I could never do that in real life, honestly.
Why not? Why wouldn't you like? No. This is a valid question, right? You like say you're familiar with me, but you've never met me. So like
Exactly.
we've never sat in the same room. We've never drank coffee together. We've not stood at the kitchen, you know, while something's been made and chatted. We're just people who are more like pen pals who can speak to each other. So if you ever walk up to me and I had like a fishy odor and you'd say, "Hey Jim, you fucking stink of fish," you would never do that, and why not?
Because I'm a kind person, and
Out of
that's just
respect.
who I am.
It goes against social
Respect.
graces
Yeah.
and etiquette, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody was to just walk up to me and say, "Jim, you've got really fucking thick glasses," was that not be analogous to like saying that somebody stinks. That's basically adjacent to saying you've got shit eyesight, isn't it?
Well, that's kind of more of observatory, don't you think?
Mhm.
Like, oh, your
No,
glasses are
but saying
thick.
somebody smells is observatory as well, isn't it?
No, you're right. It's the same. It's the same
Well, no,
thing.
it's not the
Right.
same because
No.
someone that smells, that means they have no hygiene. Someone that
Mhm.
has thick glasses just means their eyes are not perfect. But
No.
I don't
If
know that that's
somebody,
necessarily a put down.
I just chose smelling bad because there's some people who can't help it. They've got like an odor syndrome or something like that. It might be caused by the food. You know, or let's say if somebody's got really bad dandruff and it's down to having some sort of eczema on the scalp, and I went, look at your shoulders, it's like it's snowing out here. Would you say that to anybody? You're covered in
No.
dandruff.
Ew.
No, I don't think I
No,
would.
but you gotta wash. You gotta wash.
Yeah, but
Happy
if they had a skin
ending.
disorder,
Hey, happy ending, sexy man.
if they had a skin disorder and it wasn't their fault, they could wash all the ones.
Yeah, but that's what Head and
Still,
Shoulders is for. Head and Shoulders.
I will say, Jim, I have had dandruff problems galore, and then my hairstylist told me to use a special shampoo and conditioner, and it's helped in completely taking that all away.
I'm just trying. Like I say, I'm not pointing out that somebody went and said I've got thick glasses because I've got thick glasses. I'm just wondering how it's socially acceptable for somebody just to basically go, "Hey, Specky, look at your thick glasses. You're fucking a blind boy, or you're a blind boy."
Well, that becomes
that not as
an
rude as?
insult. That becomes an insult.
Yeah, but it's like if somebody just like I say, if I was to meet somebody for the first time and they go, "Whoa, look at your bottle bottom glasses, really thick glasses." How can that be like saying what happens
Okay,
if somebody
wait, hold
walked up to
on.
you, Tiffany?
Mad X Jim, if I, all right, let me put this in perspective. If I went up to you and I said, wow, you have really thick glasses and let me see them, what's your prescription? Would that be an insult?
I don't know. It's just like if I walked up to you and looked down and say, "I've got feet and I wear shoes. You've got really big feet." Would you not be offended? Because like tell the woman she's got big feet is, you know.
I don't know. Like you said, it's
Let me take it.
boundaries.
Tiffany, will you take your shoe off? What's your shoe size? Let me look inside it.
I'd be like, all right, go for it.
Where's the social boundaries? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I guess it depends on the person. Because, like, if you ask me about my glasses or my shoes, I don't care. Maybe somebody who's a little more sensitive might. So maybe you got to read the room.
I don't know. I just thought it was just a really odd thing for somebody to say. It's
Well,
like I
no,
thought.
Jim, a good example. I used to work at a factory building the engines, Honda, actually building the Honda engines,
Oh wow, that's interesting.
for 2012 to 2014. So literally anyone that owns a Honda 2012 to 2014, my hand was on their engine, building it. Anyways, I used to work at the Honda engine plant in Ohio here, and the plant would get so freaking hot, like super hot. No air conditioning. And when I was building, and putting the parts into the engine on the assembly line, I would sweat like worse than Shaq, the basketball player, like just dripping all over the place. And this girl was like, "Are you okay?" Walked up to me, "Are you okay?" And I could sense the vibe that she was only doing it in an insulting way. Not, she didn't care whether I was sweating. She did it in an insulting way. And it was like, and I could just read the scenario.
Right. Like how
And
she said it.
yeah, the way she said it. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine, and I was fucking sweating like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
And
well,
yeah.
Justin,
But yeah,
all I
you
can
can
say
kind of
is
tell. You
like
can tell.
if somebody if you're in an environment that it's hot, it should be obvious when you're seeing somebody who's damp that it's due to the hot environment. You're using your eyes and then your common sense to say it's hot in here and that person doesn't favour a hot environment, therefore they're sweating. So there's no real actual need to go up to them and go, "You're drenched in sweat." Like unless you were like, "Oh, hot,
Yeah.
it's hot in here. I'm sweating like fuck. Look at you." Do you know what I mean? Like it's sort of laugh along situation. But you wouldn't like. So like the fact that I wear thick glasses should basically say I've got bad eyesight. It's like a sign, like one of them, a sign just above
Yeah.
my head saying, this guy's got bad eyesight. So why would anybody ever feel the need to mention the fact that my glasses are thick enough to correct it? If you know what I mean, it should just be one of them things. It's like, shrug shoulders and, you don't need to comment on it, if you know what I mean. It's
Well, you would
basically
not like
gauging.
me. You would be offended by me because I always point that shit out. Like, wow, your glasses are really thick. I do that.
Tiffany, I wasn't offended by it. I do the same to people. I do the same. I just wanted to ask other people what the situation with social boundaries is and where the limits are. Is it just past glasses?
It's case by case, I think. Also, I want to say something. CB, yes, happy ending is very good looking. That's not his picture, but he knows what I like, and he's my simp. You can't have him. And Angie, honestly, there's nothing to worry about. I just wanted to point that out. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was like I say, I just wanted to like I say, I'm not easily upset. You should know that by now, Tiffany. But I wouldn't necessarily rock up to somebody who was familiar but still distant and say, Jesus, you've got thick glasses. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't do it.
No, me neither. Like, honestly, I would never ask somebody, why are your glasses so thick? And
Well, it should
same
be
thing with
obvious, just
sweating.
shouldn't it?
Why are
That's
you
all I'm
sweating?
getting at. It's like it's just such a weird thing. Like it's another like situation where if I was to rock up to somebody and comment about the tone of their skin, like a black person, it's like I know a lot of black people, but you're almost blue. Like they would step back and say, "You're being a racist cunt." It's not me being racist; it would just be me commenting on the tone of the skin. So how can somebody's, let's say, tone of skin? That's sort of like the gauge of their eyesight as well, isn't it? So it can't be socially acceptable just to rock up and comment on how dark black they are. Is the same as to walking up to somebody and commenting about how blind they are. Do you get what I'm getting
Oh,
at?
yeah, dude. No, yeah, I totally get what you're saying.
I
I
think
totally
I
know.
think to wrap up what he's trying to say is that you need to read the room, know the people, and where the boundaries are. Sometimes it's trial and error. Sometimes you got to figure that shit out. But like if it was me, you would know that I wasn't trying to insult you, because if I wanted to insult you, I'd plain out insult you. But if I was interested in your glasses, I think you'd be able to tell the difference. Some other people maybe no, but it's a case by case situation, obviously.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is there's more things. We've become conditioned to just being able to blurt out the condition of somebody's eyesight. Fucking hell, look at the thickness of his glasses. Or if I had sticky out ears, fucking hell, look at that guy. He's a wingnut. He's got sticky out ears. Fortunately, I don't have sticky out ears. But like, you wouldn't walk up to somebody and say, "Wow, I know a lot of people with ears. I've got them myself. Your ears stick out a lot more." They would step back and say, "You cunt, what are you fucking on about? Do you want to smack?" Do you know what I mean? And then,
Well,
so you
yeah.
wouldn't say that. And then, if somebody was to comment on the tone of somebody's skin, say they were Chinese, they say you're particularly yellow, they would say you're being racist. So, like, that's not socially acceptable to comment on somebody's tone of skin, is it?
No.
So we've been conditioned to, like, if I was to say that somebody's a particularly porky person, I walk up and you say, "Jesus, I heard the floorboards creaking," as you come up to the counter. You must be a bit on the porky side. And say, "How very dare you?" And I'm saying, "Well, it's just an observation, along with the thickness of my glasses. I need thick glasses to see, and you've ate a lot of pies."
You're very analytical, Jim.
No, it's just
Jim
the social.
very,
What's socially acceptable?
Jim needs to work for Fox News.
I've
It's
heard
just
of
what's
D High. I know who D High is, but he stopped going to JC's, and I didn't follow him wherever he went. Randy.
I just wanted to ask everybody what's socially acceptable and why. That's all. It's like this whole socially awkward thing. It was. I didn't take offence at the original mark. It just made my mind sort of spin. I went for a walk and I thought, well, what else could I ask people before I met boundaries? Like I say, the size of feet, the size of the belly. Do you know that people's height, etc., etc.
No, but if you're like, your glasses, or in my case, sweating like a freaking
Yeah,
motherfucker.
but it would make
And
sense to me if I was in the same environment as you, Justin, that if it was hot, I would say that guy's sweating because it's hot, and that would be it would be as simple as that in my mind, wouldn't it, Justin?
Yeah, exactly. And there was this chick that walked up to me and said, "Are you okay?" And I could tell that she was doing it in like a, what do you call it, a derogatory, snarkly way, you know. And it's like I knew that I didn't care,
No,
I really
no.
didn't care, It's like I knew she was being a snark, but I didn't care. I was like, what the fuck? Who cares? I'm getting paid like $20 an hour at the time, like $20 an hour. I didn't really care, and
Hey, can
but
I interrupt this
yeah,
conversation to say that I posted this picture on Facebook and Gary commented, "I sleep with that." I
I like
thought
that
that was
picture,
really
Tiff.
funny.
You're doing
So
very
funny.
well at the gym, Tiffany.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Thanks. I get. They say that I'm trying to get validate. I'm not trying to get validation from anyone except for maybe me, um, and to prove that I do the thing and that you could also do the thing if you put your mind to it. That's all.
yeah, it's
Tiffany,
about motivation. Put your mind.
Yep.
do you mind if I ask you how your hands are, the condition of your hands? Are they still sore?
Oh, they're getting better. They're getting better. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna pick the ukulele up again pretty soon. Although
Oh,
I
yay,
am
Tiff.
I am having an issue with my left wrist. I don't know if I have carpal tunnel or if I pulled a tendon. I'm not sure, but I'm
Is
gonna
that
get
from
there.
work? Is that from work?
I
The
don't think
carpal
so.
tunnel?
I
I
don't
missed
think
your
it is.
ukulele.
Is it from the gym? Is it from
No,
gym
I don't think so.
exercises?
I don't think so. I don't know what it is. I've had issues with this before in the past, and it came back. So I don't know. One day at a time,
Is it the hand that you used to stir your coffee?
I wish I drank coffee. I have an unhealthy addiction to energy drinks.
Coffee's my addiction. I love coffee.
But no, I never understand. People are always mean. Everything. No, well, I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. People was like, "Oh, Tiffany has to show validation, blah blah blah, for attention." It's like, no, just have fun on YouTube
Look,
and
Exactly.
and motivate people.
validation. This is what I used to look like.
Exactly.
This is it. This used to be my belly. I don't think you guys look.
Do you know
That
what I've noticed the most, Tiffany? Is you've lost a lot of weight
Tiffany,
from your face, and you look
you're like a
fantastic
freaking
for it.
amazing transformation. Amazing.
It's your face that I've noticed, Tiffany. Your face, the weight's just gone off your face, and you look younger and happier.
yes, and I mean, yeah, maybe I do want validation because I completely transformed myself, and I want people to see that if this lazy middle-aged woman can do it, you can too.
Well done. Well done,
Yeah,
Tiff-
that's the point. No, literally, Tiffany. That's the point. Like the point is, you're helping yourself out. You're getting yourself in shape and healthy, and you're showing other people that they can do it too.
Yeah.
They
Yes,
can do the same thing.
yes.
Yeah.
And if I want to wear cute outfits doing it, fuck you, I'm gonna do it. Because
I don't know. I
I
just
like
just thought the
fabletics.
outfits you were wearing were practical. That's all I thought. I thought, all right, that's just gym wear. I didn't
It
think
is
they were
gym
cute.
wear. It's cute
Yeah, so I
and
just
it's
thought it was
gym wear.
practical.
Dude, when I was younger, whenever I was with Gary and we were dating, I wasn't scandally dressed. I mean, I would wear tight things, but I didn't show a lot of skin. Now I feel a lot more, and I was skinny back then. Don't get me wrong, but now I feel more confident in myself because I know that I put the work in.
Tiffany, I don't want to sound weird
Yeah.
here, but like when I seen that shot of you like posing like at the gym wherever you pose, you had like the way your hair was and stuff like that, and without makeup, you had a bit of like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider vibe going on.
Right on. I love it. She's strong.
No, but the hair, no, you know how like Lara Croft, like in the early games, she had like long brown hair.
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome. If I can do
But
it,
yeah.
anyone can do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. That's what's great. I swear, when these people like complain and bitch, honestly, I really think those are the people that are like not with the modern age. I really think they're just bitching because they're like,
They're jealous.
well,
Let's be
They're
fair.
well,
unhappy.
yeah, they're jealous, but they're also like, well, before YouTube, nobody could do that, and it's like, what? dude, wake up. There is YouTube now. This is YouTube. You know, you can show people what you're doing now on YouTube, you know, and motivate other people. Before you couldn't do that. Couldn't motivate people.
You were cute even when you were a beef half. Well, thanks. Now I'm just a beef quarter.
Mountain Man. Mountain Man cracks me up.
Tiffany, I don't get a particular person called Rusty. I don't get her and JT posting these unflattering pictures that you basically give people. You've posted them yourself, and they've just took them. You know, when you had the more weight on your face and stuff like that. And I just don't get it, because like it makes no sense to me. Because it's like, look at her now. If you know what I mean, they're saying, look at Tiffany, she was fat. It's like, yes, look at her now. So what's the point in posting the picture?
Well, they're trying to say, look at this ugly bitch, but it's like, dude, where did you get that picture? Oh, from my social media where I put it? Okay, good job. You guys.
Well, I don't think that. I just think every time I see one of them pictures, one of your what you call ugly pictures, I think she's actually done something about that. She's had the willpower to do something about it. And then I smile. I think, yeah.
You guys are too kind. I appreciate it. Listen, I wish I could stay longer, but I got to get ready for my non-existent donut job. So I want to thank you guys for coming up and keeping me company.
Oh, Tiffany's gonna make some donuts. Oh,
Yeah, I'm the lead sprinkle girl at the donut factory. You know that, right?
The donut girl. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for humouring me about my social sort of what's etiquette question there.
You know what? I wouldn't mind delving deeper into that at a later date. We don't have the time today.
No, I came into your chat late. I was doing other stuff. It's just it just made my mind think what people think socially acceptable and not, and how it overlaps and shit like that. That's all it was.
Yeah. Well, and the boundaries move depending on the person,
And that's the confusing thing. That's why I came up onto this stream and asked.
Hey, Tiffany, I want a pink donut. I want a pink donut. Pink.
Right, I'll bail on you, and I don't think I'll be in other people's streams as much because I seen something I didn't like, so I'm gonna avoid it for now.
Oh, what? You want to tell us what you saw that you didn't like?
No, I don't want to cause offense. It's just
let's offend everyone.
If I see something I don't like. Sorry?
Let's offend everyone.
If I see something I don't like, I'd rather bitch about it.
Piss everybody off. I already pissed JC off for why, I have no idea, but yeah. So, yeah.
Right, see you all. Keep up the good work, Tiffany. Nice to meet you, I'm Justin.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you for coming, and I will catch you guys around because I'm addicted to chat, so I'll be here, there, and everywhere.
Thanks for having me up, Tiffany. I enjoy talking to you.
Always, my friend, always. All right, bye, guys.
Take care, Tiffany.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.